in the front.
Kevin, I know it's a new year, but I was wondering if you could reflect a little bit on what it did for you to perform the way you did in the Olympics and the playoffs, and what that does for your confidence about where you're at going into this season.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting to do the things that I did, which was just to focus in every day and continue to be a student of the game when I'm out there. So I was expecting that out of myself. The results that comes from that, it is what it is. I'm not too excited about it, or, it is what it is. I felt confident that I was going to go out there and help the team as much as I could once I played. But it was even better to get a year of, just get more comfortable here in Brooklyn, in the Barclays with my teammates, with the organization. It was good to get that a year under the belt of actually being around the team. And, we having some continuity coming into this season is always good for a basketball team. So we're looking forward to training camp and starting off this journey there.
Brian Lewis, New York Post.
Hey, Kevin, good to see you back here. I'm just curious, for those of us that, obviously weren't in Tokyo, we didn't get a chance to talk to you about the extension. Could you just talk about signing it and what made you sign it, I guess, at the time that you did, and kind of committing your future long-term here? And do you think that'll have any impact on, getting your friends James and
wanted to be here, and I thought it was perfect timing for me to do so. And we all three talked about playing together for a long time, but their situation is going to happen on their time and when they want it to happen, and we all respect that. So, but it was good to get it done and commit to the team and the organization and my teammates, and we continue to keep working from here.
Bruce Beck, NBC New York.
Kevin, would anything short of winning an NBA championship for this team be a disappointment to you this year?
Nah, I mean, we want to win. I mean, I don't like that type of question. I mean, we want to win, and the journey is incredible. It's always fun to go through another season and do something that we love to do every day. And of course, we hate losing. We don't want to. No team wants to lose, but there's still some good things you can pull from a season, regardless of the outcome. And I think that's always been the approach that I had, but winning is always the top priority.
The gentleman with his hand raised in the back.
Yes, excuse me. Hi, Kevin. Could I borrow your notebook? I didn't bring. Thank you. Dave from Basketball Digest. Kevin, KD, why do people call you KD? Can I call you KD? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first name is Kevin.
Right.
And my second name, my last name is Durant with a D.
KD. This year, what percentage do you plan on giving on the court? 90, 95, 100, 110? What are we looking at?
110.
110. 110. I just got off the phone with the Dolan family, and they said that they're talking to the commissioner now. They're looking at working a contractual deal that will allow you, when you're not playing for the Nets, days off, you'll be able to play for the Knicks. Comments?
All right, Dave, that was the last one.
I'm sorry, was that a comment?
That was it.
How about you? Do you have a comment? Wrap it up. Okay. I'm being told my time is done. Have a great year.
Thanks.
What about the Pelicans? When you guys play the Pelicans, does it kind of make you giggle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all I got. That's it, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay.
Good job, Dave.
I have to go make some calls now.
Tough act to follow. We'll go to Brian Mahoney, Associated Press.
You let anybody in here.
Hey, I heard that.
I don't know how to follow that. Kevin, a lot of people, going to last year, you had a major injury. People weren't quite sure where you would be. Now people say you're the best player in the league again already. You know, with a regular, you know, time to actually play basketball over the summer, where do you expect to be, you know, by the end of this season now?
I mean, I don't want to predict. I don't know. I mean, keep getting better. I mean, you guys have been seeing me for 15 years. I mean, so you probably can project where I'll be at the end of the season, you know. So I don't think we need to do that with my game anymore. It is what it is. And, you know, I just want to be available for my team every night.
Tina Cervasio, Fox 5.
Hey, Kevin, good to see you. So when you look at what Sean Marks did over the offseason, whether it's bringing back LaMarcus Aldridge from retirement or re-signing Blake Griffin as well as your extension, what are your thoughts on this roster and how does it play into your goals, of course, of winning the championship?
Yeah, I like the roster. You know, we like the guys that we put together, a lot of veteran guys mixed in with a couple young guys that are hungry for this experience in the NBA. And then we got veteran guys who've been through a lot as well. So, and also having some returning players helps. So we want to keep building this culture and keep fine-tuning who we are as a team every single day and see who we are at the end of the season. But what we have on paper is cool, but we still gotta get out in between the lines and play.
Gerard Hector, True Hoop.
Hey, Kevin, I want to take you away from basketball for a bit. The last few months, we've had a lot of rollouts of music. Drake Certified Lover Boy, Kanye's down to Kendrick's dropped something, Lil Nas X. How do you feel about how these artists now are releasing their music and the way they're promoting albums these days?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I feel like they had to have more control over their art. And, you know, that's, as an artist, that's really what you want. And so you're seeing a lot of these guys just create moments around their albums. And it's a great time for music, great time for sports. And, you know, it feels like everything is, you know, playing off of each other. So, you know, it's been a great summer for music.
Brian Windhorst, ESPN.
Hello, Kevin. Kyrie is not here today. There's this law here in New York with health and safety protocols. Are you concerned about his availability at home games going forward?
No.
So you expect that not to be an issue?
I expect it not to be. I don't mean, that's on Kyrie, and that's his personal decision. What he does is not on us to speculate what may happen. But we trust in Kyrie, and I expect us to have our whole team at some point.
Alex Schiffer, The Athletic.
Hey, Kevin. Sean said when LaMarcus first called him about coming back, you know, he tried to initially talk him out of it and said he didn't need to do this. I'm just curious what your conversations were like with him when he was thinking about a comeback and his talk about there being unfinished business.
Yeah, I mean, I was, you know, supported LaMarcus and whatever he wanted to do, and I trust his judgment on his life, you know. So I'm sure he went through every checkup, you know, to make sure he's right to play. And it was great to see him in the locker room. It was great to have him back, and you know, we loved having him around last year for those couple of weeks, and he felt like this was a great environment as well. So it's good to get him back and have him playing again. He was like 49 points away from 20,000, and I was like, shit, you know, I want him to get that, you know. So for him to be back with us and probably hit that mark pretty early in the season, I'm looking forward to being a part of that with him. And so good to see him playing again. I know how much I was known LaMarcus for a long time, and he loves to play. He loves to be around the guys, and I'm excited for him.
Scooby Axon, USA Today.
Another question away from the season. It's been 10 years since you showed up at Rucker Park and just obliterated everyone. What are your memories of that? And of course, the Players Union is now renovating Rucker Park. Can you tell me what's that going to mean to the NBA and the kids around that neighborhood?
Yeah, that's a special place, a historic place. You know, a lot of great players who've played in the NBA and who haven't played in the NBA. Street ball legends have graced that court. And it's good that they're renovating it and refurbishing it and trying to keep that legacy alive. It's meant so much to the basketball community, especially here in New York, and not just in New York, around the world. You know, that's a huge name, you know, Rucker Park. And so many great memories. So I'm excited that the NBA, NBPA is doing that, and looking forward to seeing how it finishes.
Lisa Shu, 10 Cent.
Hi, Kevin. You used to say, I'm so tired of being number two. And now, it seems like more and more people realize or saying that you're the best player of the world. So do you feel like, okay, finally people realize who I am? I'm Kevin Durant.
I mean, a lot of people, I said that one time in an interview 10 years ago. A lot of people make it seem like I've been saying that over and over again, that I don't want to be second. I literally said it once, and it really wasn't about me being the best player. It was about us winning the championship because we had lost that year. So I wanted to win the championship. So me being the best player, like you said, just last year, people were questioning if I can actually play again. And now this year, people are calling me the best. Like, those opinions really don't matter. It's just everybody's fickle when it comes to that stuff. So I know what I bring to the table. My teammates and coaches know what I bring. And the true fans that love the game, that genuinely love the game, understands what I carved out in the